Get out of my way! Seriously, buddy. Holy crap. That was a little excessive, huh, Nick? Whoops, I'm in the wrong place. What? Okay. Oh no. Come on, we gotta find a new vehicle there, Chuck. Oh! One right here. Jesus, you'd think he of all people should know how important it is to finish overtime mode quickly. I do like how you can see the ship flying in the background. Like, it's not just something that appears randomly when you get to where you want to go. Like, it's always going to be in game. Oh, Jesus, man. Let's get a car that doesn't look like shit right now. I might have to split this into 2 parts, actually, the overtime stuff. Which I don't usually like to do. Come on. Why did our roller hog have to blow up like that? But at least it was a really cool blaze of glory. No, I'm gonna keep going. That wasn't the makings of a roller hog, unfortunately. Alright, let's see if we can't drive through this. Or drive into that. Whichever, I don't really care. Ugh. This is... If we don't win, it's because of this. And he's like, where are you guys? We had to drive through a whole big thing and we took a while just driving through corners. Also, we blew up a lot in that area.
How the hell did you find Isabella Keys? Last time I saw her, that director woman had her shot and carried out.
The director had her in some weird makeshift lab.
Frank and I thought she was dead. Didn't expect to run into her anytime soon. Frank trusted her, but I always had my doubts.
I like their little conversation. You know, that was pretty much him talking about Case West. And I mean, you know, Frank gets mentioned a few times in the game. I'm glad that Chuck is in the game and not Frank. I feel like at this point, Frank is just a joke. You know, like they put him in as a joke. I mean, you gotta love Frank West. You gotta. He's a great character, but he's not the most serious of characters. And yeah, and I don't know why I haven't talked about this yet, but yeah, Annie is Katie. I think that's really cool that we get to see her kind of grow up like that. You know, we see her as this little girl that we used to get Zombrex for, and now she's, you know, kicking ass and taking names with us. Can I go this way? Let's see, which way am I going? Where are they? They're over there. I can get there through here. Is that my phone? No, okay. I thought the phone in-game was ringing, but it's not. I don't know what that was. It just sounded like a ringing noise. Alright, we need to get over there because they're harvesting things. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Is Chuck calling for me? Alright guys, you can send down your little dumb little things now. Where are they? Is that one there? Wait, what? Oh no, that's just one of those guys. Ugh. At least these can be done on foot. I have a feeling we're going to be done right after this one. At least I really hope so. Because this is just the worst part of this game. It really is. It's just tedious. How many more do I need to kill? Oh, now we have to go to Sunset Hills. Awesome. It's a good thing I have a car. Is that a... Yay, working car. And thankfully your partner this time actually helps you out, you know? Like, Chuck is capable of handling zombies on his own. He won't, however, get in the car when I want him to. All the way over there? You gotta be kidding me, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's like Dead Rising 1 has the overtime where you have to collect all the queens and, you know, make Zombrex. You have to get the ingredients for Zombrex, then you have to get all the queens. And it's just, it's whatever. It's cool that you make Zombrex and stuff, but it's really tedious, especially when you have to kill all those zombies just to get queens. Dead Rising 2, you know, TK makes you get just a whole bunch of random items, which feels forced. There's no reason you have to collect items for TK. There really isn't. And then in this game, it's like, alright, cool, we're with Chuck, we're in a car, we're with Chuck driving around, but do we really have to kill, you know, 60 harvesters? 60? That's way too many. 40, I think, would have been the perfect number. But, I'd say Dead Rising 2 has the least offensive overtime mode. Dead Rising 1 is bad. What is it in Off the Record? I think it's pretty much just the same as in 2. So I can't really say anything, you know, different about that. This one's not the worst, but it's nowhere near the best. Also, I think we beat Hemlock here. Where is he? Is that him? Yeah, that's him. Is there a safe house, like, around here? There is, but I don't feel like going to that one. We'll be fine. We still have the Tsar, too. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, you're good, Hemlock. Oh, you're good, Hemlock. Look at these idiots. He looks like he's trying to dance. Isn't that the, like, Radisson Inn, sign? Did they steal that? Well, I guess that could be considered parody, but it looks very much so like the Radisson Inn. The Radish Inn. Why does he have green and red lights? Is there a point to that? I mean, I don't know much military stuff, but is that like standard military lighting on your big warship thing? Alright. I have a feeling, yeah, we're gonna get him this time. Which means this part can finally be done. Watch them appear from thin air. Hell yeah.
I gotta get up there!
Cream of the crop. What the hell is the matter with you?
It's a good question.
How did he get in there with no one noticing?
Fly the goddamn plane, you fool!
Fell out of that so hard his shirt fell off.
Let me show you how it's done, boy.
So here is Hemlock, the final boss of the game, and like most bosses in this game, he is very easy to deal with. You know, none of the bosses in this game are very very difficult, but you'd think, you know, the final boss would be at least something, but he's really not. And he kind of reminds me of Senator Armstrong, I'm just gonna say. Wow, that does too much damage. I feel bad about using that. His weakness is, I think you have to get behind him and hit him in his back. Damn it. So I'm gonna use, knife gloves. They also don't do something that could have made him a little bit more difficult, and that's take your weapons away, which is something they do in all of the other overtime modes. You know, like with, what's-his-face in the first game. Why do I not remember the final boss of the first game? I don't know, the dude that you fight on the tank. They take your weapons away there. When you fight TK, they take your weapons away there. And Hemlock, you have all your weapons, which means as long as you prepare for the final boss, you're not going to have a big problem with it at all. Like, look at this. He's almost done. I feel like the crazy sex pervert was probably harder than him. Kenny was a bigger threat than you, Hemlock. Like, dude. And yeah, I said it before, but I definitely think that Red is actually a tougher boss than Hemlock is. Let's Shoryuken him to death. I'm just gonna stand in one place and just keep doing. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm gonna beat you to death with my bare hands, motherfucker.
Your lady friend Marion was right. I am the cure. Carlito made me immune.
You think you got it all figured out, don't you? You know nothing!
Well, here's something I do know. There is no cure for this.
Fuck you!
That propeller was really only there for one reason. Like, let's be honest about that.
Nick? Nick, are you okay?
I'm doing just fine, Annie.
We're on our way, okay? Me and Dad. Then we have to pick up Isabella. She went back to the lab to find something. I was worried, Nick. I can't lose you now.
Don't worry. You won't.
But that's that. That's Dead Rising 3. One of my favorite games now. I really love this game. In terms of like other Dead Rising games, I don't know where it falls, because I think each and every game has its own merits. Dead Rising 1 has an incredible story, it's got a great feel to it, and there's nothing quite like the Willamette Parkview Mall. There's nothing like that in any of the other games. Dead Rising 2, I think, has better characters. The combo weapons really make everything a ton of fun. You know, I love Chuck, and the multiplayer really brings a lot to it. And Dead Rising 3, great graphics, great open world, great missions, great bosses, also great characters. I love all the characters in this game. And I really don't know. I used to say Dead Rising 2 is my favorite, but now I honestly don't think I know. I think they're all my favorite, honestly. They all, like I said, they all have their own merits. But yeah, I had a ton of fun playing this game and recording it. I really did. This was the only reason that I wanted an Xbox One. And was this game worth the purchase of an Xbox One? Probably not, but since I'm such a big Dead Rising fan, I knew I had to get it eventually. And if you watched this and enjoyed it, thank you for watching, and I'm glad you liked it. I'm going to let the rest of the credits play. If you don't feel like watching the credits, skip to the end, because there is a cutscene at the end. And thank you very much for watching, and we're probably not done with Dead Rising 3 yet, because I still want to do the Super Arcade Hyper Edition DLC eventually, not right away. So, thank you very much for watching, and that is it for me. See you in the next video.
You're insane. Starting an outbreak to find the immune one? It makes no sense. It will kill thousands, including the orphan. No.
It's the only way, Marion. I know he's out there somewhere. Those lives are inconsequential compared to the cure. That's why I've continued to work with you. That's why I've stayed here, voluntarily, to find a cure. In an outbreak, the orphan will realize his immunity and come forward, and your friend Hemlock might find that convenient as well.
Oh, you're jealous of my work. You always have been. You're so desperate to find your mark.
You think you walk again? You think you'll be cured?
Shut up! You're lucky I didn't take your legs as well. If they hadn't stopped me...
I will be the one who goes down in history as the creator of the cure. Me, and me alone, not you. I don't care what I have to do to find it.
Why are you doing this? Is it for the money?
I don't give a shit about the money. I'm going to make up for what my brother did and restore the good name of our family. Be a hero for once and for all time. Not that Frank West, not this Chuck Green. He left me to die once. They will all pale in my shadow. And I will find the cure.
Then no one will know you're a mass murderer. Interesting. I think I might finally be starting to like you, after all.